the one thing I want to ask you is, what is the ceiling for the Jets with Aaron Rodgers? Because, everybody thinks the Super Bowl or bust at this point, but do you think, is Super Bowl in the cards there? Like, what do you think is the ceiling for the Jets with Aaron Rodgers?
Assuming Aaron Rodgers has a unlimited supply of ayahuasca to keep that man's ass calm in the locker room and with the media.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say potentially an AFC Championship game. I think it's just going to be
Wow.
super.
Really?
I just think it with that defense, which has been borderline elite last year. Let's assume they take care of their boy and they bring back Quentin Williams on a contract extension that he's been looking for. I think they could potentially make a run deep in the playoffs. And if they fell into the AFC Championship game against like the Chiefs or the Bills or the Bengals, I would not be shocked.
Yeah.
But at the same time, in reality land, like the NFC East, the NFC as a whole is cakewalk compared to the hell in a cell known as the the American Football Conference with the Chiefs and the Bengals, and the Steelers have always been a tough out, and the Bills and the Dolphins, assuming like Tua can keep his head on his shoulders, and like the Browns are going to potentially not surprise some people. They're going to be getting what they got from the contract with Deshaun Watson. So like they're going to be able to make a run potentially in the playoffs, but that's assuming Aaron Rodgers isn't moody. He's actually going to show up and connect with these players. So like ultimate ceiling for me, AFC Championship game. Reality land with the landscape of the AFC, a wild card. Like I would definitely have that as kind of like the minimum where the bar is going to be set.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think that it's gonna be a wild card win, and that's it. Like, I truly believe that, because I've always said that Aaron Rodgers is a fraudulent leader. I think he's a leader that doesn't have what it takes to win on a consistent basis, because winning in the NFL is one of the hardest things to do, and you've got to have a backbone. And as a quarterback, that backbone has to basically your team has to take on your identity, right, to win in the playoffs. So, I think on talent alone, they could probably win the division, depending on how the Buffalo Bills are going to look next year. I feel as if the Buffalo Bills are going to have a little bit of a step back next year. The Patriots, there's nothing to worry about, and the Miami Dolphins, if Tua's hurt, then obviously they're nothing to worry about either. So, it comes down to, I think they can win the division, but I think they're going to get bounced in the divisional round. They won the wild card against a crappier team, but they're not going to make it. They're not going to go any further than that. And this is, the same old thing again, where everybody thinks, just like Tom Brady went down to Tampa Bay, you can just stick somebody on a team like that and you can win. I just don't think it's possible. It takes a lot more than just that.
Mm-hmm.